I think we have to crack down where the state of the art is sufficient to provide the answers for the problems. And we should padlock if we can. Because if the answers are available technologically, we should implement them as rapidly as possible. The concern I have is in this attempt at immediate solutions, we ignore the total problem. There we have to go to the development of a technology simultaneously. For example, in the sulfur dioxide problem, it is very nice that Conrad was able to get low sulfur fuel, but as I indicated, somebody's going to buy high sulfur fuel. We have a national problem. We are working, and there are 5 processes very close to successful culmination, where we can recover the sulfur from the fuel, and that's a cheap way to transfer sulfur to the communities in the coal or the oil. We are short in sulfur in this United States. We are trying to buy from all foreign nations, yet the largest source of sulfur in the United States are the smokestacks of our power plants. Now, this is where we need development of technology. We need improved particulate capture devices. There are a rash of research projects going on to achieve this. I don't think the panacea will come alone with long-term research. Long-term research will give us the proper long-term answers. We have an immediacy, a very dangerous situation existing in our national community. There we have to, as I say, put the finger in the dike for the moment. But let's not delude ourselves that this is the proper answer.
Commissioner, why don't you want to see a federal commission controlling air pollution?
I don't think I said that precisely. What I said was this, that I was in favor of a much more concerted federal effort in the areas of scientific and engineering research. I think this is needed and ought to be encouraged. What I've also said is that I feel that the air pollution problem facing America today can best be solved on what I would call a regional basis. Most of the serious problems in America today are urban problems. These problems are centrally located, associated with a large city with many people, such as New York. The metropolitan problem in New York affects 16 million people. 50% of the people live in the city of New York. In my judgment, the city has the finest program in the area and fully capable of solving this problem if it gets the cooperation of the remaining 8 million people, and I'm sure it will.
How do you feel about moving in to Cooper Union?
Well, I'm very pleased, naturally. About 7-8 months ago, just perhaps a month after I arrived, I had a discussion with Dean Teller. I've always been in favor of blending the scientific community with an activity such as our own, because we are facing one of the most complex scientific and engineering problems, and what better way to upgrade and improve the quality of professionalism in the problem but to become associated with an academic institution such as Cooper Union.